Hello and welcome to NDTV Profit. You're watching Earnings Edge with NDTV Profit. And my guest today is Siddhartha Mohanty, who is the Chairman of Life Insurance Corporation of India. Mr. Mohanty, thank you very much for joining us on NDTV Profit. Let me begin with the VNB. At the time of IPO, you had indicated that it will take around 3 years to reach a VNB margin of above 15%. But I think within 1.5 years, you have hit more than 15%. So tell us your strategy there, how your product mix is moving from here.
If you see whatever commitment we made post-listing, we are in line with achieving our commitment, and much more than that we are delivering. And particularly if you see, LIC was traditionally par-dominated product was there. And there has been directional change in our approach to business, and we have good product mix. We have introduced good non-par products, which not only gives margin but also takes care of customer, gives competitive return in the market, because when we design anything, focus is always on customer. All others will come next, because customer is the biggest stakeholder for us. So recently, if you see, we have launched one product, Jeevan Utsav, and that has also given good margin during last quarter, Q3. And that product is designed in such a manner that takes care of all the stakeholders. Customers first, then distribution, intermediaries, their compensation, and also shareholder margin. So other products also we have launched recently, Jeevan Dhara 2. Recently we launched ULIP plan, LIC's Index Plus.
Yeah.
So all these products keeping in mind customers' need as well as shareholders' interest. So that balance we have made, and that is yielding result.
Sir, for the 9 months, you had a VNB margin of 16.6%, and if I look at comparatives, around 14.5, which was there for 9-month period. But what was surprising was in Q3, you hit a VNB margin of 20%. And that was a surprise for the street as well. So, give us a sense of how the trajectory of VNB margins will be. Is this 20% sustainable going forward? Q4 is traditionally a good quarter for insurance companies like you. So, is this sustainable, and what is the sustainable level of VNB margin?
You see, my sense is whatever we have achieved so far, that will definitely going to be sustainable. Reason for that, I am telling, because these products which we introduced, those are in last quarter, Q3 only. Yeah. And towards last part of Q3, November 29th, we introduced Jeevan Utsav. Yeah. So only we got 1 month only for December only. So those products will definitely give good traction during this last quarter, and we are getting good response. So margin will be sustained, not only that, but my sense is it will further improve.
You will be looking at 20% as
it will not be appropriate to give any specific figure.
But the ultimate aim is there?
Obviously, aim will be most competitive margin in the market.
Because if I look at you and your competitors, which is in the private sector, those in size you cannot compare, but their margins are around 25 to 27%, and that gives them a higher valuation also with respect to the market cap to embedded value valuation multiple, which is there. So, from your point of view, how do you chart out a plan or runway for that particular?
If you observe how many years they took to achieve that margin.
Many years.
So for LIC, you see, just 1.5 years, almost 2 years will be reaching in May. So within 2 years, we have delivered this margin. So my sense is next 1 or 2 years will definitely be able to be most competitive in margin space and create more value for all our stakeholders.
If I look at the product mix, non-par has gone up to nearly 14.5%. Yeah. Will that be an endeavor of yours to increase it further so that it increases shareholder value as well and helps sustain the VNB margin?
See, at the beginning, when we go for listing, we told non-par share will be at least 15% in AP, and we are almost there.
Yeah.
We have crossed 14%, and if you see recent result also will definitely, and by March it will be much more. It will be much more than 15%. My sense is it will be much more. So definitely that will give a better margin.
Okay. Give me a sense of the digitization that is happening within LIC, because that's something which even the finance minister, when she spoke to us, she said that a lot of work has been done in putting systems, controls, digitization. So how is that now bringing in results for you?
Actually, we have taken a massive project for digital transformation. That project we have named it DIV, Digital Innovation and Value Enhancement. And a global level consultancy firm, they are guiding us, and already work has started. Last 3-4 months they have started work, and they have identified the gaps. Milestones have been identified. Now vendor engagement and actual work will start. And in regular interval, some result will come. Not that after 18 months or 24 months a total result, but every 3 months, 6 months, some milestones will be achieved, and that is doing good work.
How will it change the way LIC is functioning in terms of synergies or getting more being more accessible?
You see, through technology, all our services, every process will be taken care by technology, starting from customer acquisition. If you know, we have already one app, Ananda app, which is agent assisted app,
yes,
through which agent can complete a policy without physical contact, without wet signature. Customer at his place, agent at his place, in a matter of 10 to 12 minutes, one policy can be completed, starting from customer onboarding, KYC, RTGS, NEFT, underwriting, everything. 10 to 12 minutes policy can be completed, but we want to upscale that. Because last year we completed 8,11,000 policy through this app. This year up to December already 7,45,000 already crossed. So that customer acquisition through technology, that will upscale that. Besides all other services, we want customer, LIC office should be at the hands of customer in his app, mobile app, everything. Starting from taking new policy.
Have to go to the office.
He need not come to office. That we are going to ensure. Customer need not come to our office. Customer can take policy through the app. Customer will choose through agent or direct. That choice is his. Then all services, claim payment, loan payment, everything to be through that app. So that is our intention. In that direction, we have already started working. How
does it change your distribution model or mix? Basically, currently it's agent more than 95%, and then you have a banker channel which comes in. What is that aim of yours to increase banker further?
You see, agency is our strength. Agency will continue to be our strength, but will empower agent with technology, so that their business also grows. But so far as total share of other channels like digital marketing and alternate channel banker, on those also we are focusing, so that they will have also greater share in total kitty, while agents business will grow.
Sir, if I look at the agency business, a third of them are above 50 years of age. Do you think technology will be able to fill that gap as and when they go out, when they get retired, or they go out of the agency?
You see, if I share one data, actually we made a study, new agents which we recruit. Every year we recruit more than 1 lakh agents. Out of that, you will find, if age-wise classification if you do, more than 48-49% agents, they are millennials. So we are adding youngsters to our distribution channel. Old agents are there because agency is one profession where nobody retires. Agents don't retire. As long as they continue, they get gratuity also. They have term insurance, various benefits are there. Many agents are totally full-time agents. So there are senior agents, but new agents are regularly added.
sense of how you're looking at the economy at this point in time. You have a top-down view of economy, not only just capital markets but also economy, because you have the most penetrated into rural markets. How are you seeing this market? Is demand coming back in rural? Because people have been talking about slowdown in consumption in rural segment, while they're talking about the K curve where premium products have been sold but the lower end products are not getting sold. What is your observation as country's largest insurer?
My sense is the economy is bound to grow because the initiatives taken by government at all level, because there is availability of credit, easily credit is available to most downtrodden person, Jan Dhan Bima Yojana, all those things, accounts. So people have money at their disposal, and there is also consumption demand. Supply side and demand side, if you see, there is a good balance in India. So going forward, next 10 years will be India's year. That is what we see. And it will be a growth story, and I am confident LIC will definitely be taking a significant role in India's growth story.
Are you seeing private sector now getting back into the capex mode because you have the better view of them?
Definitely, when competition comes, everybody has to make their strategy and make investment.
But are you looking, are you seeing that more and more companies are trying to raise money and increase capacity?
As the market grows, there will be need for companies, definitely they will go ahead.
Sir, give me a sense of what is the kind of AUM, equity AUM that you have, and how is it growing for you?
It's a total today LIC's AUM as a whole is 49,66,000 crore plus, almost 50 lakh crore. And if you see our equity portfolio, total market cap of India, we are less than 4%.
Yeah.
Our equity 3 point something is there. And our equity portfolio, because we invest continuously, we also book profit whenever market is there for our customers, for our shareholders. And the size is huge. And total around 20-25% of that total equity investment.
And how much have you invested in this financial year in the equity markets?
Total amount will not be, but as compared to last year, it is up.
I wanted to get a clarification because recently, there was an announcement made by you saying that getting RBI approval to invest into HDFC Bank up to 9.9%. Is it an enabling one, or you have plan to increase it to?
Then it is enabling provision we are keeping, because there are many banks, not only that bank, but also other banks also we have approached and we have got permission. So that there is enabling provision, and whenever opportunity comes, we will raise our stake in those banks.
Sir, expense ratio has been almost flat for you, 15.28. Is there a endeavor at your end to reduce that as well?
No, we will definitely. Our objective will be to optimize cost. And my sense is when this technology takes care of everything, cost will definitely be optimized.
And this will take a couple of quarters for the technology to stabilize?
It will take some time. Within 1 or 2 years, you will observe, because now we have made it flat. And further, I think, as growth is there in our income, expenses, if it is stable also, ratio will come down.
The reason I was asking this, that you announced interim dividend of 4 rupees this time. Last year it was 3 rupees, but this time interim is 4 rupees. Do you look to give more cash out to the shareholders as you increase, because your net profit growth have been outstanding this quarter, and also the performance has been good this year for you?
Yeah, our objective is to take care of everything. First, we have to maintain our solvency and business plan, future growth rate, all those things we have to take care, but at the same time we will take care of shareholder also, which we have demonstrated in recent interim dividend.
Because solvency is at 193%.
1.93.
1.93
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah.
And as your income and performance grew, it will go up further.
Yes.
So, will there be more cash payouts to the shareholders? That's what.
That depends. Our board will take a call, but our approach will be very positive to everything.
Sir, what was interesting to see was your 13th month persistency ratio inching up to 78%.
78%. Yeah.
How do you see that as a figure, and is there room for you to push? What does it indicate for you?
Yeah, our objective will be to further improve. 13th month over last year, it has improved very marginally.
Yeah.
So objective is to further improve. And with the technology, because what we observe lapses on many people, unless we follow up, we have special revival campaign also. In between, at a regular interval, we encourage people to pay back their premium. We give some concession, all those things. So objective is to have more persistency, more than 80% at least. Yeah.
And do you expect that to come in only once the technology platform is ready?
Yeah, that will help to a great extent.
So when is this technology platform be ready for you, so that it shows all the benefits which was?
Already it has started. We have introduced one app very recently. It has not been tested. It will take a couple of days. Already that app for customer acquisition, all servicing, everything, one recently. But this dive project, that will take time. But I think next year it will be in place, next fiscal.
Sir, if I look at Q4, which is traditionally the best quarter for you, how do you see that panning out? Because almost in the second month of the
quarter. I am very positive.
Because last year we had this tax
issue there, so this year will be huge growth will be there.
And that's what is giving you confidence that the VNBs will be.
Because you see, first 2 quarters we had some stress.
Yes.
Q1 and Q2. Q3 and Q4 will be LIC's time.
And how do you ensure that there is sustenance of that growth? Because first 2 quarters, as you mentioned, there was some stress coming in on you. How do you make sure that next financial year you have a consistency?
Obviously, there will be consistency because these product lines, these are introduced towards last November, December and January.
Yeah.
So those will give further growth in next year, 25.
Last year, I think 3 or 4 products that you launched, all were non-par products.
Yeah, non-par products.
Do you expect to continue with fresh launches of non-par?
Some products may come, but at the same time, par product will also be there. Par products are also attractive products are there. So, but non-par product also we are going to launch some new product, and we continuously observe product gaps and what are the demands of the market. So accordingly we design those products.
And how do you look at non-par as percentage of total products? Because it's 14% now.
Now it is 14. We told it will be 15.
Yeah, but you have always exceeded your target.
No, we give whatever commitment we deliver more than that.
Exactly. So is that a conservative thing of 15% which you have already spoken about?
Because 15% when I told it was in the beginning, 22, when just we entered market.
Yeah.
So, because we had nothing, if you observe from 7.12, we went to 8.89.
That's right.
Then last, I think 10.76 last quarter.
Yeah.
This December we are at 14.404. And if you take a present time, I think we must have crossed whatever commitment.
15%.
So if you take last month of this January and now, because we see the trend. So definitely it will be much more than that by March.
Is there a target for you that I need to have at least 20% or 25% non-par?
And that we have our internal target, but we are surpassing that.
Sir, I'm running out of time. My final question to you, sir, on IDBI Bank. I know you have already indicated that whenever the government does divestment, you will be part of it. When do you think that's going to happen? Because I think DIPAM has said that they're going to look at second half of this calendar year for divestment.
I think government will take a decision. DIPAM, they are looking into it. They will take a decision on that.
And
timing and all other things. and the firm will decide.
Mr. Mohanty, it was a pleasure talking to you today. Thank you for joining us on NDTV Profit.